Please subscribe to this channel and we'll keep the comedy clips flowing. And now...
God bless you. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, show you appreciate it. Give it up for Alfie. Come on, ladies and Alfie said, will you come in? Will you come? I didn't see your legs there. You camouflage. Alfie said to me, he said, oh, Jesus, look at that. Show people you've got real legs. Look at that. Stand up and show people. There's people at the back. There's blokes here in suits that have not seen this. Look at that. Jesus, go over there. Let that. Look, there's a big fella here. Let him touch your leg. Big fella. Come and touch his leg.
How much?
How much? I'll ask him. How much is that? Look at people, other people coming in. Let us touch his leg. Don't panic. We'll do it later.
I want it for a quarter of an hour.
That's less than a request. That's more of a threat. I want it for a quarter of an hour. So I'll be asking you to just come and talk about football story. I'll take you back to one story that we went to when we were kids. I've been to a couple. Actually, there was one recently in Scotland. I don't know if anyone remembers. It was a massive big match between Scotland and Fiji. Did anyone see that match? It was massive. It was a nail biter. You won't forget that, Graham. I was up at the festival. We went out to see it, and it was amazing. The thing that stood out for me in that match was amazing. That it was a load of dads with their children, and they were Scottish, and they were all there watching. That's the most of people who go, you know. And their kids, they take the kids because they've got no choice. And the children are attracted. And I remember we went, because we thought, we made Scotty, we went, we'll go and watch this match, it's dirt cheap. And we sat there behind this, and you could see this dad, and he was dead proud, he had a little son, his little son's there like this, and his dad's going, you see that fella there, that fella there, he plays like for, you know, Cally Thistle. Okay, Cally Thistle. Where's Cally Thistle? It's in Scotland. Oh, that's a good, because this is Scotland. Yeah, it is, yeah. Who we're playing? We're playing Fiji. Do you know Fiji? No. Where's Fiji, Dad? And the dad looked really confused because everyone's looking and going, where is Fiji? And everyone in the stadium looked at this bloke and going, yeah, where is Fiji? And the dad was trying to be dead proud of his son, and he's like this, and the son's looking at him like this, and the dad didn't want to get embarrassed, and the dad's going, all right, Fiji, aye, it's between Toshiba and Panasonic. Two beautiful little islands. Yes, I swear to God, I've never seen anything like that in my life. But the match I want to take you back to, so this is a football match that I went to. When we grew up, right, we grew up in the northeast of England, in Teesside, and we used to play a lot of sports up there, didn't we? You're northerners here, are you northerners? You look northern. Where are you from? London. Well, yeah, the north part. So, London, it's different. I don't know if you played the same games we used to play out in the street. Do you remember you used to play Kirby? Do you ever play Kirby? Where you go out in the street, you get a football. Do you remember that? Yeah. Kirby? I don't know what you'd call it here. What was the game you'd play in the street? So you know curbs, like on the pavement, like that. Do you remember curbs? Okay, let's take this back a level. Do you have streets? Is there a street? And we used to stand, do you remember that? You stand on either side of the curbs and you're throwing half bricks at buses. Look at your faces. You know, the buses are rubbish around here. You know, throwing oyster cards. So we used to, I didn't mind too much of the football. And anyway, so my family, now, they get on really well. Like most families, they get on really well. And my dad is Irish, right? And Irish people, they're very nice, right, and very calm. And my mother's family, they're Iranian, and they're very nice and very calm, right? Apart from the ones you see on the telly. And I know that most people now, this is quite shocking, I'll be saying this, there's people in here, you're thinking, geez, you're making this up, this is a shock. I'll tell you what, it was more of a shock for me when I found out as well. And the UN came round and told me. And I was like, no. And it genuinely true, we grew up like Irish dad and Iranian mum, right? And they used to get on all right, they used to get on all the time. Perfect, never a problem. Honestly, never a problem. Growing up as kids, they'd come round, they do everything together. Their family, come round. Irish family, Iranian family, everything. They do Christmas and Eid, Ramadan, they do everything together. Like Ramadan is very different to Christmas. You know Ramadan, it's like when you save money for a month. And what they do is, They would do everything together. Never a problem. The Irish and the Iranians, never a problem. Right, there's a fella that takes his phone up Googling. Googling Ramadan. What's Ramadan? Save some money. Alright, love, you're on Ramadan this month. Come on. They got on really well. Right, my mum and dad and all their families got on really well until the year 2001. Right, it was year 2001, do you remember this, September, October? There was a qualifier, right? There was a qualifier to compete for the World Cup in 2002. Massive World Cup. There was only one place left, right? It was between Iran and Ireland playing each other for that place. Now I know, look at the tension on your face, you're thinking, Jesus, I wouldn't like to be in our house. Yeah. And it wasn't one game, there was two legs. There was two legs to it, right? You had to go to Dublin first, was the first leg, where Ireland played Iran on home turf, right? Then they had to take it over to Iran, where Iran played Ireland, right? It was amazing, right? We went to the first match, right? We thought, oh, we'll all go as a family. But the problem was, loads of fans, Iranians love football. They love football. Do you know what their two biggest sports are? It's football and wrestling. Right? The wrestling is massive. Iranians love wrestling. They do that sort of thing where it's a big sport, you'll see them, and they're always very cuddly. They will hold you, they'll grab you, and they'll wrestle you. And all they're doing is they're just sort of checking you for weapons. Right? It's a big sport. But football is as big as wrestling. It would kill you for football, right? And we went, right? So we went to the match, and we were quite young, so we went to the match, right? This is over 12 years ago. And what happened was, all the Irish, my dad went all with his family in the Irish section. The Iranians, our mum went with the Iranians in the travelling section, right? Me, my brother and sister had to sit on the halfway line, right? Because we didn't want to offend either side of the family, so we had to have a scarf made out of half Iranian, half Irish. Just there, you know, just, who are you? Who are you? It's Shahala, you're going home, yalla katir! And then we had to set fire to the Irish, just to keep it here, just to keep it. And it was a great match, right? It was a great match. I don't know if you saw it, the first leg was amazing. A good match. I mean, look, both teams are good in that sort of level. They're not like international teams. Well, they are international teams, but they're not like, you know, is there any Irish people in? Any Irish people in? No, well, they're not very good. But they had some decent players, you know what I mean? Like, compared to Iran, right? They had a couple of players that played in the Bayern Munich, in the Bundesliga, right? And mostly, and it was great, because you see the little Irish players, they're little just running across, they're running around there, and all the Iranians, 11 of them, all exactly the same, all with little moustaches, just running around. I'm free, pass me the ball, just like little silly workers, running around. And then he looks at this guy. He remembers Freddie Mercury. And then in Iran, this is the most prominent thing. In Iran, when they played the second leg, in Iran, did you know it's illegal for women to go to the football match? In Iran, women can't go to watch the football because there's men in shorts and stuff, and they're not allowed to mix and stuff. So no women could go to the football match. Now, when the Irish found out about this, they were amazed, right? Like most people in here, you're probably thinking, geez, you're quite shocked, aren't you? Like that lovely one there, you no emotions whatsoever on your face. You went, Jesus, really, does this happen? Right? And then the Irish were thinking, geez, well, this is great. Because sometimes some women are thinking, this is brilliant, I don't have to go and watch a football match. and it finished. Did anyone know how it finished? I'll tell you, I know exactly how it finished, but does anyone remember how it finished? It was a massive match. The second leg. Go on, the fella with the tie, he knows what happened. If you get this right, you win his trousers.
Ireland qualified.
They did. Well done. Good lad.
Give me your trousers.
Yeah, you've got the trousers. And no, don't take them off just yet. You have to get the score, right? So, Ireland qualified. So, on aggregate, overall they won. But who, okay, so when Ireland played Iran in Dublin, what was the score?
Can't remember in Dublin. I think it was 0-0 in Tehran.
Ooh, okay, I'll give you a clue. You've got
I'm wrong.
one of the zeros. It was 1-0 in Tehran to Iran, so I'll give you that. So what do you think it was in Dublin? And you got it right that Ireland qualified. So well done.
Hey!
We did it together. We did it together.
2002 was the first World Cup that Ireland ever scored more than one goal in a game.
Well done. Well done. We won't remember anything else from tonight but just that. That is the only fact. And here's another fact, this is the last fact, I'll tell you this. And do you know, and it was amazing at that match. Normally, at them, you're right, normally their matches people go crazy, that sort of thing. There was 70,000 Irish and Iranians in there and no one dared. I think once when there was a goal, someone dropped a firework, everyone shit themselves. That's the only match in the whole history of the World Cup where nobody ever dared lit another firework. Thank you very much. Take care.
I hope you enjoyed that video. There are loads more across the channel and the plan is to add 3 new clips every week. Please subscribe, hit the notifications bell, like, comment and share to help us keep the good stuff rolling out for your delight and entertainment. Thank you, thank you, thank you.